So single leg circles. Go ahead and bend your right leg in towards your chest. And then take the right leg up. Good. And then take that right leg, circle it in towards your left shoulder, circle forward around towards your right shoulder, and then stop at your nose. Good. So the leg is circling. It's almost more of an oval rather than a circle. But as that leg circles, that's the least important part of what's going on here. So you want to feel 6 points. So I'm going to go ahead and keep your legs still for a second and feel the two parts of the back of your hips onto the mat on both sides. Feel the two parts of both sides of the back of your ribs onto the mat, and feel the two sides of the back of your shoulder blades onto the mat. So those 6 points, back of both shoulder blades, back of both ribs, back of both hips. So keeping those 6 points, really pressing down to the mat. Then draw your navel in and up your spine. So keep that hollow belly. So keep those 7 things going on as that leg circles. And then go ahead and start circling that leg again. And as that leg circles, you want to press that left hip down to the mat as that right leg circles. So the natural tendency is to take that left hip with you as that leg circles. Don't. Really nail that left hip down to the mat and go ahead and reverse a circle. And you want to have that circle shoulder, shoulder, nose. So not too far open to the side, but also not too far crossover. Shoulder, shoulder. That's the width. Now you can increase the depth of the circle as far as going towards your other foot and make it a little bit more of an oval rather than a circle, but that depends on your abdominal strength. The lower your leg goes, the more hollow your belly needs to be. So if your belly's popping out, make the circle smaller. And then go ahead and switch sides. Good. And then shoulder, shoulder. Keep pressing that right hip down to the mat. And then also move that left hip forward away from your left shoulder. So the natural tendency is to crunch up that left hip towards your left shoulder. Don't let it. Keep reaching the left hip forward, that right hip down, that belly hollow, and then pressing those 6 points. Back of both shoulder blades, the back of both sides of your ribs, the back of both sides of your hips, and then reverse the circle. Good. Keep pressing that right hip down, left hip forward, hollow belly, and those 6 points pressing down on your back onto the mat. Good, and then bend that leg in, take a stretch.